What's up, YouTube? I'm sorry I haven't made a video the last few days. I wanted to make this video about the camper because, oh, it's such a blessing to have this thing, like, after everything. Yeah, after not having a camper for at least a year now, and then finally getting the truck that I plan on towing a camper with, and I accomplished that goal as well. And pretty much every goal that I set this year, I've accomplished at least 3 or 4 months early, so I'm really thankful. However, the other night I made a video, I was super fucking smashed, really drunk. And I made the video, and then I was like, and I uploaded it and put it in private mode, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this, so I'm gonna do the camera tour. I'm still cleaning it out, all the lights. I took all of the plastic off of most of the lights, except for the ones that are clean, soaked them in Awesome and Dawn and scalding hot water. So everything works in this camper. It plugs in. I have the little converter to run to the house from the 310 to the 120. I'm not quite sure if I said it right, but yeah. So I'll give you the tour from the front to the back. On the inside, I think I already did the outside. I do have a porch light out there. It's on. It's got central air in the ceiling, and it's got central heating in the floor. And we're going to replace all the vinyl on the floor because it's the heat or whatever over the years kind of just messed it up, so they just taped it. I don't know why, but I got the floors nice and clean with the Swiffer and the fridge, and now I'm working on the stove, which I got the oven done because I already used that, the microwave, and the vent line. Put a new light bulb in it, and we'll just go from the front to the back. I'll show you the tour real quick. So we'll start from the front. So the front of the camper, you walk in, here's the door. This has a rug over it, but that is a soft spot. I don't know what happened there. It might have leaked. Yeah, so kind of weird. But we're just gonna replace this one little square spot right here in front of the door. That's it. Door works. It has the slide for the screen, so no bugs can get in. We got the porch light and then the light in here, so that's cool. That works. Got an antenna on the roof right here, so I can hook up the cable over there, which that stuff needs a little bit of work, not a lot. It just kind of fell out from all the moisture. So the bedroom, it has a bedroom in the front with a sliding door. Door slides to the bedroom. It's got a queen size bed in it, so you have your own space at night. Queen size bed. I have a blanket on there, my other blanket, my fan. I have a TV and a couple things that came with it that I don't use. It's got storage all along that side, and then it's got storage here. And I'm gonna replace curtains and blinds and stuff in here. Storage overhead. The 2 lights that I took the thing off. So yeah, so that's the story of the bedroom. It's got speakers on both sides in here as well, and then it's got air conditioning in the ceiling. In the front room, or the main room of the camper, let me close this door. So we got a chair here, which can be moved wherever, and it's got a little table, and then it's got a couch that turns into a bed. The fresh water tank is underneath the bed. I think it's like 30 gallons. It's not very big. It's smaller than the Shasta's. But I had to replace all the inlets and outlets. They weren't connected properly. I had to tighten them all up to fill the tank up because I like to use the water pump rather than hook the city hose up to it because there's no point. It's got lights underneath both of the windows. It's got blinds. It's got glass along the top. And then, like I said, it's got a light in here. Over here is the dinette, and over here is storage all along the entire top of the camper, and then it's got a radio that works, which is kind of weird. Probably get fried for that. Who cares? I don't make money off my channel. I just like to show my hobbies. I got light above the dinette as well. Everything in here, I think I'm not sure the bulb. I have to look at it real quick. I think it's 1127s. Let me find. I got a new pack of them in here still. Came with the camper. 912s. My bad. Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna replace everything in here with LEDs next week on Amazon. Buy those, but so far a few of these were burnt out in here. I had to replace. So whatever. And then I got storage above. I got a microwave. I've got a dual sink. These drawers need fixed, or 2 of the drawers maybe need fixed or realigned. I got dual sinks, and I've got a 3-burner stove and an oven now. I cleaned the stove out, or the oven out. I just do the stove. Got a vent line fan, which works. And outside I have the adjustment thing for it. I put a new light bulb in that because that wasn't working. I didn't know it had one, but it does. I got a 1000-watt microwave. It is a Gold Star. It came with it as well. I have, right here's the intake for the air conditioner, which I need to clean. It's the filter's clean, it's just the top. When I got it, I pulled it off a campsite from Illinois and drove it home. Speakers in the front for the stereo thing, right there, which has a tape player. It's a 1998, so, I mean, it's not bad. Floors are all solid in here, except for, like I said, the cracking that happened on the vinyl, which is expected. I might replace this with tile. That still will not put me over the weight limit that my Expedition can tow. Cabinets above, the dinette with lights and more air conditioning vents. The only issue with the camper is there was a water leak a couple years before the people I bought it from bought it, and that needs to be fixed, but it doesn't leak. It rained all day yesterday, the day before that, a couple days straight. Yeah. I have a Norcoal. I mean, this is probably the biggest that I've ever seen in a small camper. It's just ridiculous. Like, I mean, compared to what I had in the Shasta, it was a small little little dorm room fridge freezer. This thing works on AC, LP, and battery. And the freezer is ice cold. I got food and liquor in there, and it is done great. I don't use the microwave. We tried it out the other night. It worked. I gotta just clean all this off the grease, and I got the filter and everything soaking for that and the light. I have right here a tester, like which every mobile home has. However, I never had one in the Shasta, so I just kind of guessed. But I have it tells me how much water I have, how much is in my holding and gray tank, and my battery, which isn't existent right now. I'm going to do a battery bank with solar on this, but I'm going to install that later. So I'm just running on Sure Power right now to the house off of the 120 or whatever. And then I got the water pump. So whenever I'm not using it, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't leak or do weird things like the Shasta. And then I've got a vent here. I've got a vent there on the floor over there. I'm still kind of cleaning this thing out, so it's like my last week at home. Took the week off to go tow this because the tire blew. This turns into a bed. That turns into a bed. That chair can be moved wherever. Then I've got heating and air. I've got, yeah, heating and air. And it works great. Everything was great. I turned the heat on earlier. It's be 40 tonight, so I'm going to have this on, running off a 30-pound tank in the front. That filled a Big R for like 24, 25 bucks or 26 something with tax. It's got dual bunk beds over here, which is just, I've been using this duster here to clean out the vents, and these are the burnout light bulbs that I have, and screws and various things, water that I brought in before I filled the tank. And it's got, I got the mattresses. They were never really used. They were just stuck in a short storage unit. So hopefully I can clean these up really good and wash them and then put some new sheets on them. If not, I'll just measure them and order them on Amazon. Underneath here is access to the furnace, and down here is access to all the fuses. And then behind this is the closet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but got that all cleaned out as well. Haven't cleaned the bottom bunk yet. I'm doing that tonight along with the stove. It's got a bathroom. I put some water jugs in here before I hooked up the water tank and everything. It's got a toilet which is full of junk that I've been pouring in. A sink. It's got a mirror. And that, it's got a fantastic, well, I don't know if that's a fantastic fan. It's a tiny fan, but it works. Like, actually, everything works. So, and then it's got air conditioning in here as well. No central heat in the bathroom. So I just leave this door open and that works. Other than that, that's pretty much the camper tour. So just leave that open, but yeah, so I'm out here soaking and bleaching things and working on stuff. And that's just the update I wanted to make real quick because, yeah, I got a lot of things still to do. But, I have the title for this one, finally, and a bill of sale, and I'm going to get register it. I can tow my Ford Expedition that you've seen in the other videos, and take it out to a campsite somewhere this summer, and we're gonna hang out, party, and cook out, and do 4th of July things, and then we'll park it, and when it gets cold in the fall, I use the propane to heat it, just for fun on the weekends when I'm here, because I drive a truck, and other than that, that is the update. Got a super good deal on this one. Not as good as a deal as the Shasta. I paid 70 bucks for the Shasta that I used for 3 years. This one was quite a bit more expensive compared to that, but it's a 1998 I think it's a Dutchman Aristocrat, and everything works. Just needed a few new bulbs, and other than that, there's no leaks, and yeah, I'll make some camera videos coming soon. But that's a quick update I wanted to make about this. Yeah, I've been really wanting to get a camper, so finally got one, and we'll see where it goes. We'll take some adventures with it, and I'm not going to travel the country or anything, but it's nice to have one. So thank you for watching. And yeah, sorry it took so long for the update. Like the other night I was just really messed up. So other than that, that's the tour of the new camper. Everything works for once. It's a miracle. So all right, and yeah, stay tuned. Thank you.